Coming up in today's video. Follow along with me and learn my East meets West recipe for a traditional mid-autumn mooncake. The Mid-Autumn Moon Festival is here. On this night, mooncakes of a rich pastry, typically filled with sweet bean, egg yolk, meat or lotus seed paste, are traditionally eaten. Though the most popular mooncake recipes are not particularly to my liking, I've always enjoyed partaking in these feasts. And so today I will be making my own East meets West version of the traditional Chinese mooncake. My version of these cakes will have a fruit and nut filling, perhaps similar to a mix between a mince pie and a fruit and nut bar. They are mainly to be eaten on the night of the Mid-Autumn Festival, and then also on and around the autumn equinox. So without further ado, let's get started. For this, you will need 195 grams of plain flour, 36 grams of sugar, 56 grams of unsalted vegan butter, 20 grams of walnuts, 20 grams of almonds, 20 grams of pumpkin seeds, 20 grams of sunflower seeds, 10 grams of white sesame seeds, 10 grams of black sesame seeds, 15 grams of dried cranberries, 15 grams of raisins, 15 grams of dried apricots, 12 grams of peanut oil, 6 grams of sesame oil, 45 grams of golden syrup, 1 gram of salt, 42 grams of water, a splash of soya milk for brushing, and a heart full of love and gratitude. For this, we will first need to create 2 different types of dough. For our normal dough, add into a bowl 135 grams of plain flour, 21 grams of sugar, and 18 grams of butter. First mix and break up some of the larger pieces of butter with a spoon. Then using your fingertips, rub the flour and butter together until the mixture resembles breadcrumbs. With this done, add 42 grams of water and mix with a spoon. Bring the dough together and knead until smooth. Then let the dough rest at room temperature for about 20 minutes. Remember to cover it over with cling film to prevent it from drying out. In the meantime, let's create our oil dough. For this, add 60 grams of plain flour and 38 grams of butter into a bowl. Like before, first use the spoon to break up the larger pieces of butter. Or if you don't mind getting your hands messy, you can go straight in using your fingertips to rub the flour and butter together. Then gather it up and knead until smooth. Roll and flatten the dough into a circular disc. And then divide the oil dough evenly into 8 pieces, so it looks like the wheel of the year. Prepare a bowl or plate and roll each of these pieces into a small ball. Then in the same way, divide the normal dough into 8 pieces, again rolling them into balls. With this complete, take one of each kind of dough. Flatten the normal dough and place the oil dough on top. Then slowly wrap up the ball inside, then seal and roll to smooth. Flatten this out to an oval, then roll it back. Repeat with all the other pieces and leave for 20 minutes. Remember to cover it over with cling film to prevent it from drying out. While we wait, let's create the filling. For this, prepare a bowl. Pour in 12 grams of peanut oil, 6 grams of sesame oil, 45 grams of golden syrup, and whisk to combine. To this, add 15 grams of caster sugar, 1 gram of salt, and mix. Next, chop up 20 grams of walnuts, adding them to the mix. Chop up 20 grams of almonds and pour into the bowl. Add 20 grams of pumpkin seeds, 20 grams of sunflower seeds, 10 grams of white sesame seeds, and 10 grams of black sesame seeds. I like using both the white and black seeds to represent the light and dark balance of the equinox. Next, for our fruit mix, add 15 grams of raisins, 15 grams of dried cranberries, then chop and add 15 grams of dried apricots. Give these all a good stir in a deosil direction. Next, we will be mixing in 48 grams of flour. Next, we will separate the mixture into 8 parts, rolling these into 8 balls. I did this by dividing the mixture into 2, from those into 4, and then into 8. Having rolled them all into balls, it's time to cover them with cling film and return back to our rolled dough pieces. Take a piece, roll it flat into an oval shape, and then roll back into a swirl as we did before. Repeat this with all 8 pieces. Cover over with cling film again and leave for another 20 minutes. When the time is up, take one piece, push the ends together upwards, and press flat on the table. Now roll this into a small, flat, circular pancake. Take one of the filling balls and wrap it inside our dough, pinching the sides in a swirl as shown. Roll to seal, then gently flatten into a moon disc. Place this onto a non-stick parchment paper covered baking tray and then repeat till all moon discs are complete. Brush over with a splash of soya milk. Then bake in a preheated oven for 15 minutes at 165 degrees Celsius. And with a bippity-boppity-boo, the mooncakes are done. They're perfectly round, symbolizing completeness, with a sweetness that makes everything all that much sweeter. So go ahead and sink your teeth in with a cup of tea and enjoy your mid-autumn and Mabon festivities. Thank you for joining along with me on today's journey. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe and comment for more content. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!
The moon, she dances like the waves on the shore, making circles like the waves on the shore.